Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There you go. My name is Chancy Wancy.
How's it going, everybody? With the winter storms blowing through the East Coast, ice is at everybody's doorstep, and this has caused quite a stir in the Cyrax household. No, he's not just beefing with Jack Frost, he's beefing with the Department of the US government, and this, out of all things, has made Cyrax go completely quiet. We haven't heard from him for around 4 or 5 days at this point, and a good man named CBG has recently announced that Cyrax's internet's gone. He doesn't have it anymore, and let's be honest, he'll have it again here soon. I imagine he'll have it in like 2 or 3 days, and if not, he'll go to the hospital again to get their free Wi-Fi so he can scream all night bugging some different elderly patients. But while we wait on that, something crazy happened, something miraculous. It feels like Christmas came again, and we got delivered one of the best gifts we could have, the Cassandra files. We all knew that Cassandra was most likely recording every single one of her interactions with Cyrax, and the way Cyrax made it sound is that they were on phone call 24/7, basically all day. I don't know how Cassandra could stand it, but she did for a long time. And a bunch of these videos recently got dropped by William Southern and Cassandra, and they are absolute gold. We get to see Cyrax in elements we never have before. We literally get to see the dynamic of Cyrax and Sally when there's no troll influence going around, when he's just walking down there to get his beans. I mean, you can tell she absolutely can't stand this guy. It's crazy to think that she defends him so hard when something bad happens, but she can't stand him. Like, you can just tell from the way she talks, she's had enough of this guy. It's game over for him. And not only that, we get some more disturbing things about Cyrax, like some of the shows that he watches, some of his interests, and it is extremely creepy. But I don't want to hold you guys too long in the intro. I want you guys to see this right away. Again, shout out to William Southern and Cassandra.
For a video of you, you were like a little baby. Your hair was like down here. I was like, damn, he was not joking. I was like, holy shit, his hair was long.
Yeah. When I was in high school, my hair was down to here.
That's crazy.
Let's put it this way: when I was in high school, at one point I've been able to do what's called a Viking braid, and I had that going down my entire back. Like I actually had it in a Viking braid going from here down my back.
I can just picture you with a Viking braid. I hate to tell you this.
What happened?
And it was supposed to be here today before 10.
That's what happened.
And, you know, that literally isn't happening, even though I literally paid extra for it to come. So I got you something for Christmas because you've been just so amazing and so sweet to me, and I love you very much.
I love you too.
Yeah, so it won't be delivered. It was supposed to be delivered this morning, but it won't be here until tomorrow.
That's all right. Let's put it this way: as long as it gets here, that's all that matters.
Look at him.
I'm having it shipped to your place.
That's all right. Like I said, babe, look at me. As long as it gets here, that's all that matters.
Right.
I did, but a few years ago, when Mom and Ed were doing apartment cleanouts for work, they recovered like a bunch of camera gear from this old guy, and he actually had a very rare camera, which is this. It's the Mamiya. It's a Japanese 90s Mamiya camera when they first came out. You know what's funny? I'm a tech guy, but yeah, I can't even figure out why StreamYard doesn't want to work with YouTube. It's weird. It's weird. It's a process.
Is it? Is it a process?
Pretty much.
I don't know.
It's so funny how any interest Cyrax has just picked up out of nowhere. All of a sudden, he has deep-rooted history in whatever it is. And also, he had multiple figures in his life give him possessions of it. Like when he was on the bus, saving Cassandra, or I guess, leaving Cassandra to go home, sob in his floor, then run up to bed, go to sleep for a couple of hours, and then start calling her, spam calling her to see if she's actually okay. You know, that's basically what happened. But in the process of that, he said he was on the bus and some nice elderly couple who happened to be fans of his gave him Mjolnir, a tiny little necklace. But as I was watching on live stream not too long ago, Cyrax in about 2022, 2021, somewhere in that time range, was wearing the same exact Mjolnir necklace. Nobody gave it to him. He probably got it out of a gumdrop machine. Said it was his prized possession to Sally. Some stranger on the side of the road gave it to him, told him it had mystical powers. You know, kind of like Chibi, if you guys know anything about Chibi, and his dog collar his grandpa gave him that he said gave him magic powers. And ever since he took it off, his life has went downhill, so maybe it's true. But that is not the case with Cyraxx. Mjolnir holds no special powers. If it did, Cyraxx would not be the person to hoist that thing off the ground. It would be Marty. Marty would be able to do it. And it's not even just about past items he said was given to him by people. He will literally rewrite his own history. Like, we all know that Cyraxx has been rocking a mean skullet since about the age of 21. And you can see high school pictures of Cyraxx a long time ago where his hair isn't that long. I mean, it's longer, but it definitely couldn't rock a Viking braid. But for some reason, Cyraxx, to look cool to Cassandra, is like, yeah, I used to rock a Viking braid. Like, how is that going to impress her now, Cyraxx? With as greedy as Cyraxx is about to show you he is, I wouldn't be surprised if he was hinting at her to buy him Rogaine, or maybe send him off to Turkey for some hair transplants. And you might think the latter sounds a little too expensive, but Cyraxx doesn't care. It's not his money. Like, when you saw Cassandra say, hey Cyraxx, I've got to tell you something. At first, he was pretty sure he was about to get told, I'm getting broken up with, and she's going to admit she's a troll right now. You could see it in his eyes, but all of a sudden she flipped the script and she's like, Raxo, I'm gonna get you something special for Christmas. An Xbox, potentially? It literally looked like Golem jumped through his entire being. His precious was right in his face. His eyes were literally glowing with joy. I have never seen that before. When they say someone's eyes light up, his eyes literally lit up with passion, thinking that he's gonna get another Xbox. And it's so hilarious if you watch like 2 videos back of mine, I believe. Maybe it was just like the last video we did on Cyraxx. I mean, you know what was going to happen. He was going to add another brick to the house he needs to put together when he's homeless, but that's neither here or there. I mean, right now, Cyraxx is so mesmerized by the fact that he's going to get an Xbox. He doesn't care about Cassandra, only what Cassandra can bring to him. If it was up to him, Cassandra would be there day one. Right now, kick Sally out of the house, bring him an Xbox, let him sit up in that room all day while she walks around serving him hand and foot in a Genshin outfit or something. All his degenerate selfish wants all wrapped up in a neat little bow.
You will never guess where I first heard this song.
Oh my god.
Do you remember the Disney show? Do you remember the Disney show that came on like a long while ago? Andy Mack. Oh, dude, it was such. But I first heard this song on there of all places, and I'm like,
wait, how long ago was this?
About 5 years ago, I think.
Why are you watching Disney?
I was young. I was looking for. I just happened
Wait,
to flip.
how many years ago was this?
About 4 or 5, maybe 6.
Good
Was it
question.
2020?
Yeah,
You're acting
that's what I'm saying. It was a while ago.
You're acting like you're a fucking kid.
I had just turned 30 when I heard this. Like I just hit that 30.
Watching Disney shows at 30.
I was young. All right, I was young.
You were 30.
I was weird back then. Okay,
I was
weird.
I was weird. What an
I
asshole.
love you didn't let up.
But still, like no joke. Kind of like. When I first heard this back, I'm like, they do.
Oh my god, ew, why does that look so good? Wait a minute, hold on, wait, time out, where's my phone? I want to fucking take a picture of that.
Right here.
Wait, hold on, I'm not ready. Dude, that like...
Yeah,
Wait, no, do it how you did before, it was so much better. Yeah, like that. Wait, but look at me when you do it. No.
Wait, that was the line from you cover.
Yeah.
What makes that one so weird, if you really listen to my voice, it almost sounds like Chester is going through me to make that happen. Like the vocal tone sounds so similar. It's creepy. It is so weird.
He possessed your body, like took over your
And
body.
if you notice, like then, did you notice in the video when I was doing that tour, there was a little white orb that flew by the screen.
Put it on right now. We'll watch it together. We'll watch it together. You can show me the orb, because I wasn't paying attention to that. But...
Yeah, like it was so weird. Like it's for like a split second, but it's there.
Don't say.
What?
It's the best
What?
picture.
What? The Pinocchio shit?
Yes, it's like the best picture in the world.
Go then.
I'm ready.
Right there, in the very corner right here, you can see it like kind of flickering right there.
Go back.
Do I?
What is this outfit choice?
So, long story short, it was when I had like all that stuff going on in my head, and I had to keep my head covered at the time so that it could heal.
Why didn't you wear a tank top that matched? Like, why wouldn't you wear like a white tank top?
At the time, I literally didn't have anything else. At the time, like the rest of my laundry was dirty, and that was like all I had
You
at
could
the
have went
time.
shirtless. That would have been more badass if you went shirtless in that.
Right.
Yeah, that would have been awesome. That would have been like a whole.
But totally, that's not trippy though.
It's so crazy because you can just see like pulsing.
Why? It's just sitting there and oh, the Loki, there, my boy.
Ugh, poor cat.
Loki.
So yeah, Cyrax reveals to Cassandra that he is still watching Disney Channel. Well, at least at the age of 30. It doesn't sound like much has changed since then. I guess he was weird back then, but I could imagine Cyrax is still watching Disney Channel right now. And for most people, Cyrax's age, or 20, 19, or 18, they probably haven't watched the Disney Channel in at least a half a decade. The only real way most people, like most adults, know what a Disney Channel show is called now is because their kids watch it or they have nieces and nephews who watch it. That's about it. But not Raxo. He keeps up with the programming. He's got to stay in tune with what the young ones want. He doesn't carry around a bag of dum-dums for no reason. He's the literal meme of how's it going, fellow children? And it gets even worse when he starts talking about Chester Bennington. I remember being like 7, maybe 8, when my cousin got a laptop with a webcam on it, and he's like, dude, I am staying up all night with my webcam on so I can catch these little ghosts in my room. I know it's 100% there. I'm gonna find these white orbs. Sure enough, the next day, all I heard about was the white orbs in his room. Did he ever find any ghosts? Paranormal activities? No, none at all. But Cyrax is still caught up in that mindset. When you see a little orb floating around your room, it's a ghost. And even if you want to believe in that it is a ghost of some sort, I can almost tell you it's not you channeling the soul of Chester Bennington. That's just a disgrace to his name. If it was Chester at all, he's pulling a Michael Jackson from the South Park episode. But he just isn't trying to become one again with his younger self. He's just like, hey, I cannot stop from going to watch this crazy dude in his attic scream all night. This is hilarious. And all the other ghosts on the plane, like, come on, whoa, hey, this is hilarious. Come on, let's go watch this show. I mean, that's about it. The only possible way.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
You're good.
Do what?
I said your camera's
Do what? What an ass.
Alright, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. My name is Chancy Wancy. I like to apparently poop my panties. Your thing keeps cutting out.
Hang on, you want to try calling you back?
Yeah, because this sucks right here.
Alright, hang on. Wait, I can tell you right now, babe, you and Bill would have...
Who's Bill?
My older brother, the one that passed away. A new number that I can actually use for YouTube.
Yeah.
I can literally make me and you an email, make us a channel, and we can literally do vlogs also while simultaneously poking fun at these people that think they're shutting us down, and they're not.
Yeah, we can do that.
You have to admit, that would be a banger idea because, one, we're basically throwing it in their faces all while doing good shit.
You're smart.
And I will tell her, like, I know for a fact that it's nothing bad. Like, I know that it's nothing crazy. And I'll let her know, like, it's basically, like, just to kind of play it off. I'll tell her, like, you know, your mom helped pick it out. Now, she doesn't freak out and think, like, oh, it's a glitter. No, it's not.
No.
No, it's not.
Here, matter of fact, I'll let you fill her in real quick and let her know here. Yeah, what's up here? Cassandra has something that she wanted to tell you real quick. No, it's...
Can Cass spend the night?
Oh, Mom, I have a gift coming for Chance tomorrow. Just so you know.
Okay, we're good.
Well, no, me.
Okay.
Well, the thing is, she wanted me to open it with her as a surprise thing because she wanted to see the look on this.
Here.
Oh, thank you.
It's hot.
That's fine.
No,
Go.
Sorry.
Go wash your hands.
Yeah, you good?
We're good.
Oh. Thank you, Mom. Oh, that I showed her the pizza last night. She was like, "That was good."
Rare
Okay,
Sally
here's-
sighting.
That's a listener. Like, he loves being under the table.
Yeah.
Like, whenever Mom and Dad are eating, he's under the table. He is under the table. God, when Mom said it was hot, I knew it was hot, but Jesus.
What'd you make?
Sausage wings. green beans and brown rice.
So at this point of the calls, you can start to tell that Cassandra has had enough of this. I don't know how she lasted so long in general, but at this point, it's about over. She's literally just sticking with it to make sure the brickening happens again. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised in like a month from now if Cassandra dyes her red part of her hair blue and is like, the red of my hair was mind controlling me, Cyrax. I actually always loved you. And we have a part 2 of the Cassandra files, but right now you can see that Cyrax, he doesn't quite understand, no matter how goofy, silly, not even really responding to what he has to say. However, Cassandra is acting, which is just off. You can tell she doesn't care whatsoever. Cyrax doesn't pick it up whatsoever. In fact, he's now making it a point to go to his mom and be like, all right, I am going to get another package. Sally, you know how this has went wrong every single time, right? Well, this time it's 100% real. And Sally just is not having it one bit. She's been through this so many times. She's still upset about the time they got glitter in a package and she thought she was gonna steal like $1,400 from Rax. Or maybe it is because it's just an Xbox. Sally could care less. If Cyrax would have said there's like $800, maybe $1,000 in that package, Sally would have been so enthusiastic about it. She'd be on the phone talking to Cassandra every single day, just like Rax is. So that seems like the only way Sally gives a damn what Cyrax is up to. If it's not that, you saw, she does not like this guy one bit. She wants to rush him back up to his room as fast as possible so she can lock that door and forget all about him. And just like with the way Cassandra was acting towards the end that Rax was so oblivious to, it's like he can't even tell that Sally has had enough of him, can't stand him. He's talking to her like normal, telling her like, oh, I love you, Mom, thank you for the food, trying to act normal because you know Cassandra's on the phone. If this was a normal conversation, they'd probably be screaming at one another. But since he's trying to look like a loving person, a caring individual, he's trying to put this act up. Sally's just kind of lucky Cyrax wasn't trying to feel tough in front of Cassandra, because we know what would have happened then. But either way, back to how oblivious Cyrax is. I mean, how could someone be talking to you like that and it not just compute to you that this person doesn't like me at all or has zero respect for me whatsoever? Sally is just doing the bare minimum with this guy at this point. She's like, give him food, usher him up, and then just try to get as much peace from him as I possibly can. The entire household is revolted by this guy. Bandit hides under the table whenever Cyrax is in his presence. That's why Bandit isn't allowed up in the room. He doesn't want to go up there in general. He is afraid of this guy because I'm pretty sure that Bandit dog, we hear him barking all the time. It sounds like he runs throughout the household, but for some reason, whenever Rax is in his presence, he's just cooped up under a table. That's not normal, and that normally means a dog is scared and trying to hide itself, typically. And here's another thing that I noticed. I know we're talking about Cyrax here, but I couldn't even imagine being 35 years old, just running up to my room after getting dinner, and what we're having for dinner is pinto beans, rice, and sausage links. I was watching this on live stream and someone on chat literally said, this is what you get from the food bank. You guys are literally struggling to eat, barely getting by, and you are a 35-year-old man who's offering nothing to this household except making everyone's life a living hell while you storm up to your room, slam the door shut, which is a blessing for them, but it's still a shame in general. So you can talk to your online girlfriend. You know, obviously Cassandra was fake, a troll this entire time, but to Cyrax it was very real, or at least he wanted it to be real, and that's how he spent his day, just absolutely wasting it.
But I'm asking, why is there plastic on the mattress?
Because about a year ago, I ended up getting bed bugs really, really bad on the mattress, so we had to cover it up and spray it.
How did you get that?
Dalen, my sister.
Oh,
yeah. Thank God, like the big guy
Listen
taking
to
care
the
of it's good now.
explanation.
What Mom had to do is she had to take, well, me and her both, we had to take straight down. We literally took like a whole ass thing. You know those big bottles of rubbing alcohol, like those really big ones?
Mm-hmm.
We took one of those, sprayed down the entire bed, wrapped it up for about 6 weeks, and...
Wait a minute, so you have the same mattress that had the bugs on it, and you sprayed it, and then you wrapped it in plastic.
Yeah, reason why is because the rubbing alcohol kills them all.
Why didn't you just get a new mattress?
We couldn't afford it at the time. And that's why when I got close, they took off what they did because they seen I was coming up super quick. Because they knew. Because the first thing I was going to do, had I got to that van, I was going to rip the driver out of the goddamn... I was going to rip him out of the car. His ass. Like, I seriously was going to rip him out of... I was not playing. Like, I was hell-bent. I didn't care if I killed them. I didn't care if I their arms, legs. I didn't give a... My mission was to save you. But saving you was my number one priority. And that's why as soon as I approached the van, why do you think that dude went, oh shit, he's coming?
Yeah.
That's why, because he knew I was approaching the van. I was about maybe 10 feet from the van, if that, when he took off. Like, I got close. Like, I was right there. All I needed was a few more feet, and I would have ripped that damn door open and be like, get the f out. When you were in the van, were you able to look at, like, the driver's side mirror at all? Or, like, any kind of, like, mirror that reflected outside?
No.
Huh. Because I was going to say, if you've seen somebody in green hoodie and blue pants out the driver mirror, that was my ass hauling ass full charge.
How are you going to blame Delwyn for those bed bugs? We know they've been dealing with them for a very long time, and I'm not going to lie, I don't know the story of how they actually got them, so I can't say for sure, but Cyrax seems like the far more likely culprit of how they got those bugs in the first place. But either way, it doesn't really matter who gave who the bed bugs. I mean, I guess it really depends on what you do afterwards, and Sally basically did nothing. She made sure her house stayed infested forever. She just like threw them in like some plastic wraps, put some alcohol in there, and just hope for the best. But Cyrax literally scratches all night long. I had to cut that part out because it's literally just him sleeping and just scratching occasionally. But it's so obvious to everybody in the world that your guy's house is infested and you're not doing a thing about it. It's disgusting. And it's so crazy that Rax is just going to sit there and lie about it to Cassandra just in hopes that she'll actually come and live with them. What kind of hellhole would this guy willingly drag someone into? I mean, this is the same guy who had like a friend from high school days, like a legitimate high school friend, came out of the woodworks and was like, yeah, I'm going to help you, Cyrax. And he's like, great, Vita, we're going to be the best of friends. We're going to take on these trolls together. And Vita's like, huh? Excuse me? And then Cyrax dips out of the call and almost ruins Vita's life. Now, that's not exactly how it went, but it's a pretty good sum up of the story. The dude was willing to lie about anything just to impress Cassandra. Like the stuff with the white van. He knows that never happened. Like, he never saw a white van once. He never chased after one. But he's still gonna bring it up to Cassandra like, hey, did you see me chase that white van to try to impress her somehow? In a weird way, I guess you could be like, he's trying to make Cassandra pretend with him. And that could be my only thought process on this, is like, he's trying to make Cassandra fold and be like, play make-believe, jump into his delusions as well, because he wasn't chasing anything. Cassandra is laughing so hard right now because she knows she was never in a white van. She like probably stepped outside of her house for a second, went, oh no, and then walked right back inside after she finished the video recording. But here Rax is like, yeah, you seen me sprinting down the highway. I looked like the Flash. I almost caught up, and you don't want to know what would happen if I actually caught them. It would be game over, Cassandra, because I'm a very, very strong man. Music Biz Marty wasn't even able to handle me for that long. I can also disarm any opponent. It's because of my lack of shoulders. You know, you could slip in, out. I'm able to maneuver in positions that most people aren't. It's such a Jupiter the Hybrid story. Whenever that one person would tell Jupiter, oh, you know, this crazy set of events happened, and then Jupiter would think about it for a second and be like, well, I can play along with this because it's fun and in my delusions and, you know, keep a girlfriend, you know, an online girlfriend, or I can tell her this is crazy and then lose her. I'm going to play pretend, and that's what they did. This is literally what Cyrax is doing right now.
Hey, Ken!
Okay?
Hold on, hang on, back up. What's going on?
No, shut up and listen. I'm sending
Flash, chill.
Shut up and listen. I am sending you these messages, and I want you to explain what it means.
Okay, first off, back up for a second.
Yeah.
What's going on, first off?
First of all, I got sent this bullshit anonymously, so if this is how you think and feel about me, you can go f yourself, okay? That's number one. Number two...
Wait, hold on, back up. First off, babe, slow down. Cass,
Read it.
no.
No, I want you to read those now. Read them now and look at it.
Wait, okay, jeez, calm down. That's not me. First off.
Lie. Oh, really? We're gonna play that game. We're gonna play that game. That's not me.
Listen to me.
Wait a minute. Time out.
Cass, stop. Listen
No,
for a goddamn second, goddammit.
Listen, Chance.
I'm telling you the truth. I am telling you the truth, goddammit. You're believing a Cassandra, shut the up. You're believing a lie. You're being fed a lie.
Don't tell me to shut the up, bro. Are you kidding?
Excuse me, I'm trying to help you here.
Listen.
You're being fed a goddamn lie. No, listen to me.
Oh, sorry, y'all. I'm sorry I didn't pause the screenshots. What had happened was this was after everything had happened. And he took Cassandra back after the mall. And he got caught in his Discord telling his friends that he was using her, he was playing her, it was just to get info out of her, blah, blah, blah. He playing both sides is really what he just got caught doing.
Yeah, I did, and I'm telling you right now, you're being fed a lie.
No, I'm not.
Whatever, Cass. Listen to me. Stop and put the goddamn phone down and listen to me for a goddamn second. Alright? You need to stop and listen. I actually give a about you. If I didn't care about you, why did I chase after that van trying to save you? If I didn't care, I wouldn't have chased after you and tried to save you. Look at me. I love you. If I didn't...
Answer me, what is this? And who, like...
Listen to me. It's a ploy to keep them off your back. Because right now, they think that you're full of shit, and I know you're not. I'm playing into their bullshit to keep them off of your back. I'm doing all this for you, to protect you from being gone after. It's not how, look at me. It's not how I actually feel about you. I love you. Right now, they think that you're working with them, and I'm trying to convince them otherwise. I'm trying to show them that you're not the bad guy in all this. I know you got taken in that van. My God, I tried to chase after that shit and save you. I tried to save you, and I'm sorry I couldn't. I'm sorry I couldn't get to that van fast enough. I tried. I tried everything I could to get to you, Cassandra. I tried. I'm doing all this to protect you from them so that they don't go after you, so that me and you can sit down and prove to them that you're not the bad guy. I don't get why they think you're the bad guy. I know you're not. Come here. Please, come here. I love you.
Here we go again.
I love you, Cassandra. I really do. I honestly thought that maybe if I didn't tell you, you'd be able to rest easier and you wouldn't have to worry about anything, you know? I'm sorry I didn't say anything. I wanted to protect you. I honestly thought they had you. You want to know what I was originally going to do when I got up to that mall? You have no idea, do you? Where the did I put it? When I got up there. When I got up there, I was going to give this to you right there in front of everybody.
Oh, God.
I was literally going to pop the question right there in front of you, in front of everybody, right there in that front entrance.
Oh, look at Cyrax. Even when he has the love of his life, or so he claims, he can't help himself from being like an absolute degenerate 24/7. If he's talking to somebody, he's sending pictures that he shouldn't, girlfriend or not, love of his life or not, and he gets caught up doing the same exact thing. And when he's talking to his friends, he's talking bad about Cassandra. He's like, I know she's a troll. She's always been a troll. I'm just using her. And maybe Cyrax was. Maybe Cyrax was just talking trash about her because she wasn't around. But it gets back to Cassandra, and immediately Rax is like, no. You need to listen to me. I know I got caught up, and I know I should be in a big amount of trouble right now. If this was a real relationship, we would be having some serious problems right now. Maybe like breakup kind of stuff. But Rax takes a hold of this situation. He just starts screaming as loud as possible, like a real good boyfriend would, making sure Cassandra's attention is completely on him and denies everything that she's bringing forward to him, basically emotionally manipulating her a lot of it, and trying to twist her mind around so that he is the good guy in this situation. He wasn't doing this out of malice. He wasn't doing this because he was questioning her loyalty. He was doing this as a test and to prove to those people that Cassandra is a true and honest honest person. He had to prove it to him by being on their side. It was all a big game. Cassandra has to understand the dire consequences they live in. This isn't just a game. This is Cyrax's life, and to win, he must outmaneuver his opposition. And you are just another chess piece in his game, Cassandra. This isn't love, this is battle, Cassandra, and you're gonna have to get used to it if you want to live with old Raxo over here. But don't worry, Cassandra, if you're ever snatched up by a white van again, Cyrax, nothing has changed, but he'll still try to chase it down. He's not gonna catch you, he's not gonna save you, but he's certainly gonna try. Oh, and he's not gonna alert the authorities this time, but he might not cry for 20-40 minutes on the floor afterwards. Maybe. It's so funny when he's trying to emotionally manipulate her, he's using the fake delusional story that he knows is not real to try to bring her back onto his side. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever, but I gotta say this, Cassandra, if that white van the first time didn't snatch you up, I mean, you are truly an unlucky lady. I would say lucky, but you missed out on the opportunity of a lifetime. Cyrax was gonna propose to you the first time you guys ever met in person. What a great idea. That could never go wrong. Not once in history has that ever went wrong. Proposing on the first night you met. Well, it's not like you don't have all the time in the world. Just be like, I'm gonna learn, figure this person out, but you just skip all of that and go right ahead to proposal. Isn't that a bad sign right there? Typically, if someone's gonna propose to you right off the rip, I'm gonna say 99.9% of the time, maybe 100% of the time, that's gonna lead you to nothing but trouble. And look at Rax here as a prime example. You say yes to this first meeting proposal, then you're stuck with old Rax over here. And what a way to draw her back, isn't it, Rax? To get married to you. I mean, that's a win right there if I've ever seen one myself. But guys, that's enough for today's video. Make sure to go subscribe to William and Cassandra's and Southern's channel. This video wouldn't be possible without their amazing work. Big shout out to those three. But anyhow, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, follow all the socials down below, drop a comment, use the new hype feature, and I'll catch you guys next time.